running through here, it's not overly surprising. I said we might see upgrades. Like you do occasionally see upgrades, even in games that don't have a workshop in them. But it's not completely unusual. But it's quite nice just to see upgrades, okay, on the breakers, because it can help quite a bit. Obviously, both attack and armor are very important in this matchup. And it looks like a level 6 panda, level 7 archmage, I think, for both players here. 7-6, yeah, and pretty decent environments actually for both players. This panda really durable, 1200 hit points, 610 maximum mana, and oh, Sky using a mass DP. I just saw him disappear on the mini map. Actually, it looks like a mass DP just to catch this one breaker, and that breaker will be forced away, and the Yumiko won't be able to mass TP to it. You know, Sky has one breaker here as well. It's just so useful to do this. I mean, you can also use, well, we're seeing mass TP here. Where is it to? It's to Sky's main. Really aggressive play here by him. And he's good trying to take out the keep, which is, I mean, it's not too essential. I mean, what can you really get from that? I mean, slightly better items than the Arcane Vault. Mass TP now coming in now, and you can see Sky has to pick a back tower, unfortunately, which means he has to get a bit more position. Meanwhile, Earth, Wind, and Fire being used by Sky, and we're not seeing it being used by Yumiko, though. I think it could be, wow, Cyclone being used on this panda. Panda probably will get surrounded here. Yeah, it looks like he has been, and this Archmage is so far back, he really needs to move forward. Finally seeing Earth, Wind, and Fire now from Yumiko, and cycloning the other Storm. Really strong play here by both players, and obviously that Storm is just so useful in stopping the mass TP as well as just being a bit annoying, and obviously all these Earth and Fire do so much damage, but they also all give huge amounts of experience. So if you can kill them, it's very much worth it. And so it looks like actually Yumiko losing his second elemental here, and I wonder, I can't even see the third. Looks like it's probably this one. Yeah, this is Storm here. It's all the way at the back, and obviously he has to keep at least two of them alive, or at least one of them alive. And so it looks like Sky, very nice micro. Look at all these low breakers just being picked to the back of the battle, and the breaker war. Yumiko is slightly ahead in it, but I think Sky, now that he has his panda back, actually Yumiko having his panda back as well, is going to mean that Sky does need to get out of here actually, and so it looks like, wow, Yumiko could be able to wreak a bit of havoc now on Sky's base. And actually one low breaker here for Yumiko. I think if Sky can heal up, which I'm not sure he can actually. No, he doesn't have any priests left. Wow, that's not good for Sky. He could really be using healing scroll at this point. I'm not sure how much gold he has in the bank. 160. You have to sell some items, get some healing scrolls, and then maybe try and get back into this battle. I'm not exactly sure what Sky's plan is at this point, because his base is currently being very slowly ravaged, and Sky actually, very nice play here by him, building a couple priests and then just picking them up immediately in his Zeppelin, so they don't need to run past the massive army, and Sky now going to be able to heal up a bit, and it's going to take him a long time too, and looks like he's using a mass TP to probably harass Yumiko. Yumiko actually had mass TP to Sky's expansion. This game's just so dynamic, and looks like Sky going to be able to force Yumiko away a bit. These breakers being caught in a bit of a bad position here. You don't want to get them separated from the army, but it looks like Sky unfortunately having the same problem happen to him. Those breakers, you want them sort of in one large line. You don't want them in a blob, you want them in a line, and it looks like Sky now actually taking a lot of damage on his panda. Gonna need to run it away. Earth, Wind, and Fire definitely still on cooldown, and it looks like Sky does have a healing potion, so he will be able to heal up a bit. Level 7 now on the Archmage, or sorry, on the panda, level 8 on the Archmage, and so that's gonna be so crazy mana regeneration, as well as Blizzard possibly. I mean, it's not too necessary to even use it, but looks like panda now hitting 7 for Yumiko as well, and I think Sky's just gonna be waiting for Earth, Wind, and Fire. At that point he'll be able to come back into this battle, maybe gonna try and get off one cheeky Breath of Fire and then come back in. Sky completely missing on that Breath of Fire. I think he just sort of thought his panda was in a different position to where it was maybe, or it looks like Sky now really gonna be taking a lot of damage on these breakers, because I think Yumiko does have a couple more, and plus Yumiko does have a 1 water elemental, which Sky is unable to dispel at this point, and Yumiko's panda is able to run rampant through Sky's base, but Sky finally getting Earth, Wind, and Fire, so that means Yumiko going to be getting it as well. But Yumiko, I think he's out of mana. Yumiko out of mana, can't use Earth, Wind, and Fire, and so Sky can be able to come in here. Looks like a mass TP being used, Cyclone being used though on Yumiko's Archmage, and so it does only go in the air for a second because of Dispel, but Yumiko now on the defensive, even though he has such a huge breaker army, and all of Sky's breakers are so low. Yumiko turns around, going to try and pick off a couple of breakers before getting out of here again, and Sky now losing at least one, or at least the Fire Elemental, but there's the GG. Oh my god, looks like Yumiko just managed to pull that off. Really nice there, even though we've managed to stop the mass DP. He just didn't have the army to follow it up, and he just didn't have the economy to sort of massively pull ahead or anything. What fantastic play. I can't believe how many close moments there were in that. Oh, I really hope you enjoyed that, folks. I will see you guys later, and that's probably going to be the end of sort of Human Mirror Week, which has sort of been for the last couple days at least. So I hope you enjoyed that, folks. Thanks.